Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my class. I am Rumana Afroz, Senior Teacher of 60 Central School and College. As you can see, we will learn affirmative to negative today. Rule number 1 for today is every. You can see every in affirmative sentence. Then if you have to make it negative, you can make it negative in 3 ways. Number 1, there is no dot dot plus but plus dot dot. Number 2, there is no dot dot plus who plus don't or doesn't or didn't plus dot dot. Or number 3, no dot dot. That's the rule, dear students, for making the sentences into negative if there is every in affirmative sentence. So dear students, I am giving you a very popular and easy example, and that is every mother loves her child. You have to make it negative. If we make it negative by using the rule 1, so we have to write down for every, we will write down there is no, then mother, then but, then the rest of the sentences according to the first sub-rule. And if we make it negative by using the rule number 2, the answer will be there is no plus mother plus who according to the rule, then doesn't, then V1, then the rest of the sentences. Dear viewers, here I have written doesn't. So there can arise a question in your mind, why I have taken doesn't, because there are 3 options: don't, doesn't and didn't. And the solve is, if there is s or es with the verb, we have to take doesn't. If the verb is in V1, we have to take don't. And if the verb is in past form, we have to take didn't. But after that, the verb will always be V1. That means the present form of verb. And another answer with rule number 3. For every, we have to write down no, then mother. And here is verb, that is loves. So we have to write down the opposite form of this verb. Hates her child. Dear viewers, as you can see, we have written for every no. That's the reason we have written the opposite form of the verb loves, hates. Because it's a characteristic of transformation, the meaning will be unchanged. The meaning will always be unchanged in transformation. Dear viewers, if you find the meaning of the question, every mother loves her child, and after it the transformation is no mother hates her child, in both the sentences the meaning are same. So your answer is correct. Okay, dear viewers, I am giving you another example. Everyone hates a liar. You have to make it negative. So, by using the rules, you can easily make it negative. I am giving you one solution. For every, there is no, then one. You can write also none, which is the short form of no one. But according to the rule, then the rest of the sentences and that is the answer. There is no one or none, but hates a liar. Rule number 2. As soon as. Dot dot, then comma, then dot dot. For as soon as, we have to take no sooner had. For comma, we have to take then. When we are changing it from affirmative to negative. Okay, dear viewers, no sooner had. You have to use no sooner had for as soon as, and for comma we will write down then. These are the chances. As you can see, there will be two clauses in this kind of sentence. There can arise a question in your mind, what is clause? Clause means khondobakya. Actually, there may be some little parts in a big sentence, and those are clauses. So I'm giving you an example using as soon as. As soon as the thief saw the police, comma, he ran away. And you can easily make the answer by using the rule for as soon as there is no sooner had then the thief saw. Saw is V2 here, and here we have to write down V3 of saw because there is had in the sentence. As we know, in past perfect tense, if there is had, we have to write down the V3 form of the verb. For that, we have written seeing the police according to the rule, then he ran away. Dear viewers, you can see the second clause will be unjust. Okay, I am giving you another example. As soon as the teacher entered the classroom, the students stood up. You have to make it negative. So, according to the rule, we will write down no sooner had. Then the teacher entered. Both the form is same here because the V2 and V3 of enter is same. Here enter is V2 and here enter is V3. For had we have to take V3. The classroom, for comma we have to take then. The students stood up. That's the answer. Okay, I'm going to the next rule. Rule number 3. In rule number 3 of affirmative sentence, there may be always. For always, we have to write down never in the negative. I am giving you an example. He always agreed with me, and we have to make it negative. As I have told, for always we will write down never. And next we have to write down the opposite form of after verb, and there may be a verb or an adjective or any person space. No problem. So there is agreed. I have to write down disagree, which is the opposite word of agreed. With me. So the answer is he never disagreed with me. Dear viewers, as you can see, the rule of transformation is okay now, because transformation means actually rupantor but without changing meaning. So if you read the sentences, you will see that there is no changes of meaning. I am giving you another example of it. He was always punctual. We have to make it negative, and the answer is he was. For always we have to write down never, and the opposite form of after verb, and you can see here is an adjective. We have to write down the opposite form of adjective, that means the word punctual. For punctual, we have to write down late. So the answer is he was never late. Isn't it so easy? Rule number 4. If there is true or to in affirmative sentence, we have to write down. So for to and for to, that plus subject plus cannot or could not plus V1 plus object extension. That means if there is to in affirmative sentence, we have to write down. So if there is to in affirmative sentence, we have to write down that plus subject cannot or could not in the negative. And as you can see, I have written cannot or could not. So if the verb is in present form, we will write cannot. If the verb is in past form, we will write down could not. He was too weak to work. And the answer is He was so weak that subject is he, and we can see here verb is was. So we have to write down could not. That's the answer. Isn't it so easy, dear viewers? Here, the chances are for to, here is so, for to, here is that, subject could not. Okay, I am giving you another example. The boy is too dull to do the sum. According to the rule, the answer is the boy is for too so dull, and according to the rule that the subject, here the subject is the boy, and we have to write down the pronoun now. For the boy, we will write down he as subject, and the verb is present here, so cannot do the sum. That's the answer. Now it's time for homework. Number 1. Every man wishes to be happy. We have to make it negative. Number 2. No sooner had he completed the work then mother called him. We have to make it affirmative. Number 3. I shall always remember you. You have to make it negative. Number 4. He was always active. We have to make it negative. Number 5. Never tell a lie. Have to make it affirmative. Okay, dear viewers, that's all for today. Thanks for watching the class and being with me. Next time I will come back with another rules on affirmative to negative. Till then, goodbye. May Allah save you.